Sturdy Fingers
TV.
Sturdy Fingers.
Boom, what up dude? Today we are back with a brand new video. Now today I want to do a speed run part 2 on the AVENTON Solterra 2.5, which again is a class 2 e-bike with a top speed of 20 miles per hour on pedal assist or throttle only, and of course you can go faster than the top speed depending on how fast you're pedaling, the wind, your weight, all of those factors and more. Now, in my last speed test, I hit 31 miles per hour, and I thought that was pretty good, but I was holding back a little bit. I got a little scared. I was going what felt like incredibly fast on this bike at 31 miles per hour. But today, I decided I'm gonna beat that top speed, and I'm not just gonna beat it by 1 mile per hour. I'm gonna beat it by a couple more miles per hour at least. That's my guarantee. And as much as I do love speed, I do have to admit that it does get a little sketchy as you get up into the early to mid 30s on such a lightweight bike like this with the skinny frame and the skinny tires. But I decided that I'd give it a shot. Now, I'm going to bump this up into turbo mode, and I'm going to use one of the hardest gears in order to get as much push for the hard pedaling that I'm doing. Now, this means a lot more resistance as I'm pedaling, as I'm using a lot of force. But in exchange for that force, I'm getting a lot more power and speed in return. Now, when you're in your car, you're hitting 20 to 30 miles per hour. It feels like you're just crawling by, but it's because you're in a big, heavy car with the windows rolled up and you're used to going much faster. However, on a bike like this, most people are more accustomed to going 10 to 15 miles per hour. So suddenly, when you increase that up to 30 miles per hour and beyond, obviously it does feel like you're going incredibly fast. And because of that, you have to be really careful and really watch the road, not just for cars, but you need to watch literally the pavement itself and really try to avoid cracks, potholes, and all other forms of debris that might be in the road, because all of those things could cause an unfortunate accident. Now I'm up to 30 miles plus, and there we have it, a new personal best, 34 miles per hour. Now, I think hitting 34 miles per hour on a class 2 e-bike, aka top speed of 20 miles per hour, is pretty sweet. That's 14 miles per hour more than it's supposed to go. And I could put a little bit more muscle into it and go even faster, but that does feel pretty sketchy, and I'm already pushing it at 34 miles per hour. So I'm going to slow down, and I'm going to be happy with hitting 34 miles per hour. And an interesting fact is that the fastest that I've ever gone on my class 3 Ride 1 Up bike, which has a top speed of 28, is 34. So on that bike I hit 34, and now on this bike, which has a top speed of 8 miles per hour less, I still was able to hit 34 going on this same road. So despite the fact that this bike has a top speed of 20, that doesn't necessarily mean that you can't still push it to much higher speeds, 34 miles per hour in this case. So, like I said, you can still hit these incredibly high speeds, but you just have to be willing to work for it. And that's an important aspect of riding an e-bike, in my opinion. I definitely appreciate a little bit of assistance from the motor, but I still want to make sure that I'm doing my part by pedaling hard and getting a good workout. This bike in particular allows me to get that perfect balance between the fun and the exercise. I can ride it as long as I want to with little to no assistance from the motor, and then when I feel like I've already gotten a good workout, or if I happen to be a little tired, then I can bump up the pedal assist levels and even use the throttle. But for the most part, I use pedal assist, and I keep this bike in eco mode, which is the first of 4 levels of pedal assist. Not only does that allow me to get a great workout, but it allows me to ride the bike nearly all day long. You're barely using any power from the battery when you use pedal assist and when you're using the lowest level of pedal assist. So that's a little something to think about if you're interested in getting this bike. And if you are interested in getting this bike or another Aventon branded bike, please do me a huge favor and use the link in the description below. It costs you nothing, but it really helps my channel to grow. And if you want to learn more about this bike, please watch my full review on this bike. I've also got a video on my top accessories for this bike, and I've got an entire Aventon Solterra playlist, which features the Solterra 1, the Solterra 2, and the Solterra 2.5. And that playlist has over 100 unique videos that I created covering nearly every aspect of the Aventon Solterra e-bike. In addition to that, though, please let me know if you have any more questions about this bike or any questions you have about e-bikes in general. It's my favorite subject, so please do me a favor and hit the like button and hit the subscribe button, and that way you'll be tuned in for more videos to come. And please like, please subscribe. I'll see you on my next ride. Boom!
If you want a new electric bike, use my links and discount codes in the description below. Also, please like, subscribe, and say what's up in the comment section below. Check out another video right here, and check out another video right here. You decide, you're the boss.
Boom.
Perfect.